Now, the Indian Space Agency ISRO is all set for this year's very first mission. Next Monday, ISRO's workhorse, the PSLV rocket, will be back on the launch pad carrying multiple satellites. The PSLV-C62 mission is expected to lift off from the Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota at around 10:17 a.m. on the 12th of January, while the PSLV will be carrying multiple satellites to Earth orbit. Its primary satellite will be the EOS-N1 or the Anvesha, a hyperspectral Earth imaging satellite built by DRDO. It will also be carrying multiple small satellites and experiments from India and abroad. The launch marks the PSLV's return to flight after a rare failure in the month of May 2025, and back then, the PSLV's third stage malfunction had led to the loss of rocket and the EOS-09 radar imaging satellite mid-flight. And that flight marks the third major failure of the PSLV in its 63 flights across 32 years. On Sunday, the 18th of May, barely 8 minutes after liftoff, ISRO halted its live broadcast of the PSLV-C61 mission. The Failure Analysis Committee report is yet to be made public, and these FAC reports are typically readied by in-house experts within a few months of the failure. Likewise, the FAC report pertaining to the failure of the NVS-02 satellite in January 2025 remains unreleased to public. However, both these reports are learned to be tabled before the Government of India.
इसका कार्यकाल लगभग 100
And WION Siddharth MP has been tracking the story very closely for us and has sent us this report from Chennai. Let's listen in.
Indian Space Agency ISRO will be carrying out its maiden launch mission of 2026 on Monday, 12th January. This time it will be a launch of the PSLV rocket, India's workhorse rocket, with a track record of launching more than 300 satellites for Indian and foreign entities. Let's also tell you that this time it will be the 64th flight mission of the PSLV. In fact, this is a mission where the PSLV is going to attempt a comeback, because last time the PSLV faced a failure in May 2025. At that point in time, during flight itself, the third stage of the four-stage PSLV rocket malfunctioned, leading to the loss of both rocket and satellite. This time around, the PSLV-C62 rocket will be carrying what is the Anvesha or EOS-N1, a satellite built by DRDO. It is meant for hyperspectral Earth imaging, which means that it will not just see what's there, but also able to fingerprint what these materials are and identify those materials. Specifically, this is a technology which also has strategic applications. In addition to this, there are also going to be multiple smaller satellites that will piggyback on this rocket, and those will be from both Indian entities and also from foreign entities. All of these satellites are technology demonstrators, which means they'll be providing and carrying out unique experiments in space. From Chennai, Siddharth MP, WION World is One.